think, guys? What do you think? Oh, medical marijuana podcast. By the way, weed is excellent medicine. For me, it helps with my nerves, anxiety, and depression. And having a trippy ass lighting around never hurts. Never hurts. So, guys, I got a few things to talk about today. Few things to talk about this episode, and let me pick one, man. Let me pick one. Oh, by the way, I put that pop filter back onto my microphone because, wouldn't you know it, I was popping. Anyway, first I want to talk about, you may be wondering why this is BWJP Radio. What kind of freaking name is that? Why isn't it just called The Doug Show? I first started the podcast, I don't know, a while back. 8 audio podcasts, then I started getting into the video, and I started the podcast with my good buddy, who I had known for years, and my nickname for him was Black Jesus, and his nickname for me was White Jesus. So one day we were talking, and we figured that we should do a podcast, because the conversations we were having were just freaking amazing. And then he said, let's not talk about it, let's just do it. I'm like, all right, dude, let's just do it. And then we did it. And Black Jesus, being a family man, really didn't have time for the show. You know, I checked out my second best friend, luckily also a black guy, Black Moses, and patched him in over audio from Texas. Black Moses happens to be a very busy man, and that didn't work out either. So, well, first of all, I feel like I kind of got an abandonment issue with black men. Why are black men always leaving me? So I started doing the show solo, and I called it the White Jesus Show, because that's all who was left was White Jesus. And there's something hilarious about that name, because Jesus wasn't white, so it's funny that way. My joint runneth dry, which is perfect, because that means it can just sit there for a little while, and I will relight that joint in a little bit. In the meantime, I got a bowl, White Jesus, always prepared, because I did Boy Scouts. Nobody ever touched me, except that one guy. So, BWJP Radio was something I said in the spur of the moment on the second show when we were recording it, and it sounded really cool. Because I thought the show sounded like a talk radio show, you know? So like BWJP would be call letters, and then I fix it into a fancy little logo and everything, and I just like the way it looks. So this is BWJP Radio, it always will be, and that stands for Black White Jesus Podcast. Because I'll never forget the roots of where this show came from. White and Black Jesus. I think I came up with a perfect name for my firstborn. And I still expect to have kids, but of course my biological clock is ticking. Biological clock. Now, this name is a tribute to my one of my ancestors, Edward. And I changed it around a little bit. And I'm not even going to say the name, because when I wrote it down, it was the most beautiful name I've ever seen written down. And here it is, right up here. It's a tribute to Edward, just changed around a little bit. It'd be fun calling him in for dinner, like, hey, little N-word, get in here. Dinner's ready. Oh, shit. Well, at least I didn't say the name. Oh, wait, I did. Maybe I'll bleep it out. I hang quite a bit at this place, at this bar that's like my Cheers, right? Called Gypsy Moon. Respect. And I get into a lot of different conversations with a lot of different people. Also, I like to show off some of the clips when I have them, because I usually work on the show there. And the other day, I was showing some guy a few clips of the podcast, and I knew the real news was coming back soon, you know? And the real news is very special to me. Kind of a tribute to Norm Macdonald, but, you know, maybe a different style, but definitely influenced. So I wanted to show the guy my favorite real news joke of all time. And I'm going to play it for you guys right now. Check it out. And finally, fire kills 240,000 chickens at Florida farm. Reach for comment. The lone surviving chicken was asked why he crossed the road. The chicken replied, "Because of the fucking fire, guy." Don't give me any kind of why chicken crossing the road wisecrack kind of question. Fucking reporter. I know what you're getting at. Oh, why are you crossing the road? 'Cause you're a chicken, right? Why the chicken cross the road? 'Cause of the fucking fire, dude. You smell all that chicken? That was my family. Do you know how many fucking chicken crossing the road jokes I've heard, guy? Why don't you go do some real reporting? Because of the fucking fire. I don't know. That's my favorite real news joke of all time, man. Like, I had only written the punchline because of the fucking fire guy, but then I, like, became the chicken. You know? Like, you know, a chicken who was being mocked by a reporter. And I just went off on the reporter. So all that, everything after because of the fucking fire guy, I just came up with on the spot. Because once again, I became the chicken. So, like, guys, I'm still concerned that Alec Baldwin is on the loose. I think he is some kind of a mastermind killer, and really honestly, I'm wondering how many people have died by the hands of Mr. Alec Baldwin. Dude pretended to be an actor for so long, man. He was a serial killer. You know my thoughts on this, man. I think stand-up comedy Doug has some thoughts on it too. Let's check in with this fella. See what this fella has to say.
Is anybody else besides me losing sleep knowing that murderer Alec Baldwin is still on the loose? No. Like, a murderer being on the loose doesn't usually bother me. He's in California, but for some reason I'm scared of Alec Baldwin. I'm thinking he's going to get me next. It makes no sense. It's a irrational fear, and I'm going to talk to my doctor about it.
So yeah, man, we just need to bring him in, man. Anyway, I'll keep you abreast of that situation. I just said abreast. And you guys, you know how the show is now? Posting up just like shorter videos, man, 6-7 minutes, whatever. And then we're going to Obama out, and we'll do another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember always, white Jesus loves you. Obama out.